comes on this. So I want you to give this a drive. I want you to tell me what you think of this car. Because obviously, you know, you have your big rock and you've driven other vehicles. So I kind of want you to drive this and tell me what you think. Buttons right there. So this vehicle right here is not even available yet.
Not even available yet?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the company Arrma sent this out to me to test it out.
So now with that fan.
Yeah, that fan. So the fan that the car originally came with was too anemic. It wasn't, the car technically overheats with the way I drive. The motor overheats. It gets really, really hot. And this is a brand new Traxxas MAXX that I've had for a while. But tell me, just watch out for it, because that thing will kick up rocks. Just tell me what you think of that thing.
She does not like it.
Yeah. Race?
One, two, three.
Oh! Mine's not even going. Mine's dead. What the heck happened to mine? You know what I'm saying? Want to race? Battery must have disconnected. Or it's dead. There's no way this battery's dead. Can't be. I don't drive this long enough. Oh, maybe it is. All right.
This thing will wheelie from like any point.
Isn't it nice?
Literally any point.
Yeah. Now, driving the Big Rock, what does this feel like? Because obviously you've driven a few RCs.
Oh, yeah.
So driving this. So this truck hasn't been available for like 2 to 3 years. They've kind of been redesigning and doing a couple of things to change it out. They've made it slightly longer, slightly wider.
Yeah, I with this, it seems like this is a lot more stable. Like, I can just turn, like some of the turns I would kind of expect it to, like, want to kind of skid out of it, or even, like, kind of tip, you know, flip over or something. But it just kind of stays glued as it goes around. Even, like, going around this at, like, full throttle. Once you know, I mean, it takes a while before you can go full throttle on this without it just totally wheeling and flipping itself.
Right. So
but
now,
if you ease into it, like, you can take even this.
Now that you felt that truck, try this truck. Now this is a Traxxas. This one is about $100 more. Same power, meaning same basic battery. It's a 4S, and it's a little bit longer, but it's not as wide. Tell me what you tell me if you notice a difference. What did you just do? What happened?
Flip.
Right, but I also want you to notice something about its turning ability. Based upon how you just drove this.
So one thing that I noticed that was kind of interesting on that is it almost seemed to, like, not let you take as sharp of a turn as you're matting it. I could go full lock just because I was curious, because, like, I noticed I was putting in more input, but, like, you could go, like, full lock as you're wide open,
and it won't let you turn into the turn.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, it doesn't actually, you know.
And you're on pavement, and you're on pavement.
Exactly.
And the
so
pavement will
zero forgiveness.
Right. So, but just run that thing back and forth a couple times. Tell me what you see, if you notice a difference.
Okay, this is way quieter. I mean, also right there, I just spun out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also just kind of on me, but, like, it seems like that is way more user friendly.
Right.
But also, the one thing I will say, this definitely turns sharper.
Right. So would you say the steering on that is a little bit more sensitive?
Way more sensitive.
So will this allow you to flip on a turn under power?
Yeah.
Okay. So this also has what's called Traxxas. It's called TSM. It's called Stability. It's Traxxas Stability Management. Yeah, watch out for those mailboxes. Into the bushes. Hey, it's on its wheels.
Same power.
Okay, so it's running a 4S pack, meaning, so it basically has the same
kind of, like,
same power available. Do you know what I mean? Like, the power feeding to it is the same 100C 4S pack.
That's so. Not only does that seem to kind of deliver it better.
Which? Outcast?
Arrma? Yeah.
So you think the Outcast is delivering the power better?
Yeah, I mean, I'm also sure with the tires that it's got kind of helps. They're definitely bigger, wider tires.
Right.
I mean, it's just overall more stable.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
so,
some of the stuff with this is kind of on me, but at the same time, you know, like that, you just kind of for the first time driving it is just, like, strangely easy.
Right.
For this, it feels like it'll have, like, a bit of a learning curve.
Okay. So now on the controller, there's a button that says multifunction. Yeah. It's a knob. It should be set to the middle, which says 0, but that's like 50%. Okay. So turn it all the way down to 0. And then take a drive with it and see if you notice any difference.
I might have did something.
Oh, just adjust your
Wait.
Steering trim.
It's a spark.
Yeah. It's got screws on it to kind of, they're like wear screws.
Yeah.
So when it does flip, it obviously will spark. So now with that TSM off, are you noticing anything different?
Yeah.
So what are you noticing?
It's like smoother, and like
So-
with those like adjustments as I was going, because my steering trim is off.
Right.
Yeah, because I feel like even just like a couple of those were like kind of aggressive.
Okay.
It would have like kind of.
So
Either spun
steering,
out or-
so TSM is Traxxas stability management. So the higher
Yeah.
you turn that dial, the more basically the more the receiver, the gyros, the computer system helps control and level out driving. It'll adjust throttle and steering to accommodate for supposedly a better experience.
The more you turn it up.
Yep. The less you turn it up, the more you turn it down,
Yeah.
the more it's driver input.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
So you feel that it's driving smoother.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just drive it a few times.
It's weird, but I don't know how that would have anything to do with it. Like me just doing that, it flipped for me before, but
Okay.
that doesn't really make sense.
So do it a couple times. Just drive it. Just drive it a few times, back and forth. Okay, see, it's still flipped.
Yeah.
So now if you don't want to, remember how we've done it before? If you want the truck to right itself, press and hold the set button and then the menu button down. So set, then menu, press it until it starts to do its thing. Let go.
I still think that's the coolest thing.
Isn't that nuts?
I still think that really is the coolest thing.
So you like the fact that it does that?
Yeah.
So it's called auto self-writing. So with an Arrma, you have to self-write it. You just always have to keep in mind that when you do something like that, it
not
does
nice to it,
right.
yeah.
Very good. Because that front end will grab traction. Woo! All right, now put
Turn it up.
the TSM back to the 50%.
What the heck? Are you kidding me?
Try it again.
It's
Try it again. So drive it, just drive it a bunch of times like it just did.
I feel like you're just like messing with me. Oh, just leave. See, I noticed it like.
Do you notice it's very slightly smoother? Do you feel it smoother or no?
Yeah.
Because you're putting less steering input right now.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
One thing I noticed that it did, as I went around that turn, I saw it like do a little
Wigwag?
Yeah, a little wiggle, and it like just I don't know if that was just like it seeing a weird input or something.
Yeah.
And it just like but I mean it corrected itself,
right.
But like it like kicked out and then went right back into what it was doing.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
That's weird. This is literally like how cars have like StabiliTrak, Advanced Track.
Mosquitoes are horrible here.
Huh?
Mosquitoes are horrible here.
I'm getting lit up right now.
Ooh! You're killing your neighbor's lawn. I want to take a picture of that.
It's kind of neat. Do they have that implemented into anything else yet?
What?
Those like that advanced track thing that they.
Oh yeah, that's in a lot of those Traxxas vehicles. That's why sometimes some of it is so expensive. Now.
Well, yeah, that would make sense. Why
Arrma,
$100 more?
Arrma also has something through SPEKTRUM, which is the company brand. So what were you gonna say?
I don't even know.
You started to say it's weird.
So it's got. So I assume this also has like the traction control.
Car coming.
Too.
I think I heard a car. No? Thought I heard a car. So what were you saying? It's got something for traction too?
Like traction control, because I noticed like you could get into full throttle pretty quick. You just like, I mean, obviously ease into it. You don't just. Whoosh,
you know what I found? You know what I found with that thing?
Fast.
You know what I found with that thing? I did speed runs today. With the TSM on, it was slightly faster.
Really?
And with TSM off, it's supposed to leave the full control to you, meaning no hindrance of power, no cutback.
It's kind of odd.
But it was able to get a better speed than I could. There might be a way to actually turn it completely off. I know there is a way. You have to do something with the the receiver, and maybe it might net a little bit more power. Who knows? I'm not positive, but
with that, like you do have to. It does take some time to get all the way into it.
The Outcast, yeah.
It's like, but also,
this is more
like
this is more wily.
Yeah, that definitely
more raw. Now, another thing I want you to do. Here's something else I want you to do. Bring both vehicles together, pick up one, pick it up about 2 feet. Pick it up 2 feet and then drop it.
And then drop it?
Yep. Yep. Now pick up that and drop it.
Oh.
Okay, now, what are you noticing just by what you just did right there?
Well, obviously that didn't just max out and slam the body against the pavement.
So the chassis, you got a chassis slam with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you notice a weight difference?
I think this. I was gonna say, is this one heavier too?
You tell me.
Oh no, that one is lighter.
Okay. Now take the wheels and put them side by side.
I mean, this is longer. Oh, yeah, it's not that much longer. It seems to be.
Right. So now if you were to actually take the wheels and line them up hub to hub like that, that's basically how much longer you're looking at. Now, how does it feel as far as balance when you pick it up between the two? Like, how does it feel like balance?
This one's pretty... Yeah, this one's more biased to the rear. Because you notice when I went to pick it up, the first time, it literally flipped out of my hands.
Yep.
So it's like...
So when you go to pick that up, you can definitely feel the
like,
butt end of that is heavier.
Way heavier, yeah.
And that one feels more balanced.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that can also work to your advantage.
Correct.
You know? It
can. I would rather have a vehicle that's more balanced front to back.
Yeah.
I would rather have that because I feel like it gives you, at least in your mind, in my mind, it feels like it gives you a better overall balanced vehicle to start with.
No, I mean,
not
that
trying to learn what it's going to need.
Yeah.
So do you want to try this one again?
Sure. I mean, even with it being, you know, biased to the rear by a decent bit, it isn't like it just wheelies out of control either. Right. You know, it seems to, you know, you can get into it pretty quick. And
the turning of this one, I noticed, obviously is way sharper.
Yeah, it's way more sensitive. It does turn way sharper.
That one is more stable on a powered turn.
Yes, and that was the thing. Like, I could be full clip, and that thing's got to be fast. Right. You know, I mean, it just seems way fast.
So as of right now, this one's going 53. That one's maxing out at 48.
Yeah. So you that makes sense.
Yep.
That little.
Oh yeah.
Faster. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ready? Go. Traxxas wins because of the ability to. Oh.
I mean, I'm sure also if I.
Close enough. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Now I don't know if you obviously you didn't see mine. Mine was lifted up on one wheel and stayed with the turn.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't notice that.
It was able to stay with the turn. I was on power and it stayed with it.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing that I am noticing that's doing. On reverse, I think it's slipping the slipper clutch. That's what it sounds like. Something is slipping.
What's weird is this.
Ready?
Yeah, sometimes brake is kind of nasty sounding. I did notice when I first drove it, brake sounds kind of nasty.
So it'll be on 3.
Hold on, let me...
Close enough.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Traxxas wins.
See, with that, you...
You doing donuts in your neighbor's lawn? Nice. All right, looks like we're lined up. Ready?
Yeah.
On 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I win. Woo!
I think this is one of, like, it'll take you a little bit to kind of sort out launching it.
Yeah.
Where that one, you can just figure out how to launch it pretty quick.
So what are you saying? You're saying which vehicle?
As far as launching,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, with anything, you should just try and. What?
Is it experience or is it the truck? So let's do it again.
I mean, kinda.
Let's go see.
Kinda.
You want the inside or outside?
Go on one or go?
Whatever you want.
Go and go. 3, 2, 1, go. Does it mean
Now see, I can self-right too.
Yeah.
Let's go again from that side. I'll line up with you. It's on you.
3, 2, 1, go.
I win. Not nuts, dude. It does it so quick. Now with the AVC that Spektrum has, it doesn't have the auto self-right feature. So you want to go again?
Yeah.
I'll line up with you. I got the outside, you got the inside. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go. Gone.
Yeah, you don't want to blow a tire. So that's the other thing too with the Traxxas. The Traxxas has the ability not to blow its own tires. This thing will blow its tires. Is it gone forever? Was it way in there?
I'm gonna have to put on like jeans and a sweatshirt.
Why?
It's all briars.
Oh.
Oh,
It's right there. Yeah, you got it. Is it on its wheels?
Yeah, but it'll get stuck.
Okay. There's people coming, so just be careful.
Yep.
Did it survive?
Yeah.
There's a couple kids down there. Car. Car! Watch out, watch out. Oh, you nuts? You jetted it right into the car.
I just went like full throttle in reverse.
We'll just let them go by so the dog doesn't freak out. So we got one Traxxas and one Arrma.
I'm getting the rustler soon.
Nice. Very good.
Right now I have the Stampede.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. I have the Slash.
Oh, the Slash. The Slash is a very good platform. You can do a lot with a Slash.
Yeah. Me and my dad were going to put the high-speed gear on, but we decided not to.
Yeah, you need a wide open spot when you do that.
Yeah.
Picks up a lot of speed.
We can't go on dirt.
Right.
We can't turn a lot.
Right.
Like we normally do.
Yep.
See ya.
Yeah.
Can you ride a wheelie?
Probably not.
Can the Traxxas ride a wheelie?
I'm gonna crack into the neighbor's yard. What's funny is it was throttling out when I was wheeling. Yeah, I noticed it throttles out when you wheelie.
Yes.
It was like, so it was like kind of just going like this.
All right, let's not blow a tire.
Huh?
I said, let's not blow a tire. Keep flipping it. Yes.
Is it so quiet?
So one of the reasons why is it's a Traxxas. The plastics are different. Things are more kind of like encapsulated with a different style of plastic.
Yep.
This has metal pinion and spur. This,
Yeah.
I believe this also has a metal pinion and spur.
Really?
But sometimes it's literally it's the gearing, it's the way the truck is made. It's just made different. When you open it up and you look at it, it's got almost like more gears to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got like, see, this has that cush drive too.
That's surprising, like with how quiet this is. I mean, my truck was louder with plastic gear than this is.
Right. Yep.
I mean, it's got a metal one now, so it's really loud. But
right.
Not nearly as loud as that thing. That thing is so loud.
I'll let you call it.
Why is it so loud? 3, 2, 1, go.
I wasn't able to get off throttle enough.
Yeah.
It just wanted to wheelie the whole way.
Yep. That's funny, just like the technology versus like brute strength kind of thing.
Right. So what you're saying is you feel that this is more brute strength versus more technology?
Yeah.
Anytime you want to swap off, let me know.
I mean, that thing can move in a turn.
Which? The Outcast?
Yeah. that was just like, whoa.
So if I wanted the turn to be slightly tighter, I would have to back off. I'd have to back off on throttle.
Yeah.
So that's where the Traxxas, I feel, has a little bit of an advantage. It does have a better turning ability.
Bad noise for a second. I think I did totally mess up your wheel on that first crash, though.
Yeah.
It's all wobbly.
Well, let's see. Give it a little... No, that was fine. That was the way it was.
Oh, okay.
Out of the box.
All right. It's cool, just the single wheel. Just...
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
We're good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, nice! That was good, though. You caught me.
Yeah.
You caught me. I was ahead.
Yeah.
So I was actually able to get you off the line, but you caught me in that turn. Oh, I'm low cut. Maybe, you know what?
Maybe that's what happened.
I might have low cut. That might be the only reason why you won. I might have low cut. Game Changer fan is sucking the juice out of it. All right. See where we're at with heat. So watch out for the kids. All right. So we are definitely low cut. Motor with the Game Changer fan feels absolutely great. So let's see, where did this pack cut off at? So this pack cut off at... Now you've got a fresh battery too. So where are we? Right there. 3%. Perfect low cut.
Yeah.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Huh?
That was good. Yeah, I shall be. So overall, what'd you think between the two? Traxxas MAXX. What'd you think about the Traxxas MAXX?
After driving it for longer, I was liking it more. My initial reactions, I didn't really care for how it drove, just because I was driving the other one that was so much smoother at high speeds. But I got used to how it drove, so then I was fine driving at high speeds. Like,
Right.
And what's nice with the Traxxas is you can go, you know, full clip fast with the traction control it's got, and you know, after you get used to a few of the little quirks, it's very easy to drive.
Right. Now,
You know?
your first impression was you didn't like it.
Yeah, I
Isn't
like
it?
the other one better at
Yeah.
first,
Yep.
but
it took a little bit of time for you just to have it in your hand and
yeah,
realize.
and then you kind of warm up to and realize like, oh, okay, like I don't know, it's just I just figured out how to drive it is all.
So one thing that I noticed was you seem to be light touching the throttle when you were turning with the Traxxas, with the stability management off. You kept on light touching, light touching, light
Yeah.
touching. So like you kept on nudging it.
Yeah,
Now once you turn the stability on,
you can just
yeah, it just
Drive
stays
it
with the
into-
turn and you can
yeah.
drive it, right. So I wish that you could have, because I think that the other vehicle has the ability to have AVC. So I think the other vehicle does have the ability, I think. I can't remember whether if that receiver has that ability or not. So, but what's cool about that one is you can bind that to a different remote. So the Traxxas you can bind to another Traxxas remote. This one you can bind to an upgraded remote. So there's even like, you know the remotes that have the 4 lights on the side? Have you seen that one?
if I saw it.
Yeah. What about my orange remote? You remember that
Yeah,
one?
I know that
So like
one.
that one I can bind it to that. So you can bind it to different remotes. But with Traxxas,
It's
you're
just
stuck in,
proprietary.
yes,
Yeah.
you're stuck with Traxxas. So
Yeah.
now price range. That vehicle is $469, so $470
Yeah.
without tax. No batteries, no nothing. The Traxxas, I think, is, I have to look that up.
Funny, like that toy.
So the Traxxas MAXX is exactly what I had said. $100 more
Yep.
than the other vehicle. Then you buy in batteries. And if you don't buy into the ecosystem, you know what I mean? Like, their connectors are slightly different. So like if you buy a Traxxas
so-
branded Traxxas battery,
Yeah.
connector's just a little bit better than what you would buy if you bought it has a Traxxas connector on it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So, but you'll be buying into that ecosystem of Traxxas batteries. Everything's just that little bit more expensive. The charger is just a one single plug. You just plug the one plug in, no balance port, no nothing, because it's integrated in it. Plug it in, you're done, you're done.
That's interesting.
Now the SPEKTRUM battery or the SPEKTRUM ecosystem for batteries is starting to do that now too, to where you just plug in the one wire and it's got a little single balance
Yeah,
lead.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so, and that stuff's all expensive. Now based upon the price between the one or the other, if you were going to get one, which one do you think that you would get? You eating his hand?
Honestly, it's kind of tough to say because they kind of both drive pretty different. They
Right.
do seemingly have different places.
Right. So they're both each version of stunt truck.
Yeah. Huh.
So the other one is a stunt truck, and the Traxxas is a stunt truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like obviously if you want something that's more like psychotic, you know, then you get the
Other one.
yeah, yeah,
The other one.
the one that is not to be named. You know, does that one What's also nice with that is it is psychotic, but also weirdly like manageable.
Yeah.
Like when really going full clip, where I mean, I guess as I got used to the Traxxas, it did become more manageable at full clip,
right.
and you can get to that point faster.
Right.
So I don't know. I think the overall driving experience is probably better with the Traxxas.
Right. So,
well, you know, there are kind of different places.
Right.
You know?
Do you remember a place called Diamond Dust?
Diamond Dust?
Yeah. Remember the place that we all went?
Oh, yeah.
I took that one there.
Yeah. The new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took that one there, and it did great. Like,
yeah, I
haven't taken the Traxxas there.
And that's one thing to also consider is I only drove it on pavement.
Correct.
So that's where
high traction,
being as psychotic as it is, it would be way more manageable on throttle, on dirt and sand and whatever. Where that might actually do better.
You'd have to try it.
Yeah,
you definitely have to try it.
I think as far as pavement goes, the MAXX kills it. Hey, sock, can you get that away from her?
What you doing? It's not for you. It's not for you. What, you want that? No, that's not yours.
I mean, as far as pavement goes, the Traxxas probably has it just because of all of its things that help it. Do
you think it's worth the extra $100 to get that?
I think so, considering how much technology that's got to be. I mean, $100 for all of that doesn't
self-righting feature.
Yeah, that doesn't seem
self-righting feature is kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Like it doesn't seem absurd for all the extras.
Right.
Right. But it's at the end of the day you're paying for Traxxas.
Oh yeah.
It's so you're getting a Traxxas.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
like it's a different thing.
Yep.
But I'd be kind of curious to see how it would do. Dirt sand comparable. Right. Because I feel like one that shall not be named.
I guess we're gonna have to
probably do better based on what it seemed like. Because like I was saying, it was super manageable at high speeds on pavement while turning, and it didn't want to do anything weird. Or I feel like it would do very well where it doesn't want to just stick to everything. Where it can slide and do whatever. So.
Well, I guess that means that we're probably gonna have to go ahead and make that happen. We're gonna have to go there and you and I and swap off remotes and see how each one feels.
Okay.